Hello, and welcome to the Startup Daddy video tutorial series. In today's segment, I'm going to show you how to use the United States Patent and Trademark Office website to search for your name under their trademarks and make sure that it's available. You want to, before you form a business, you want to make sure that there are no other businesses out there using that name and that there hasn't already been a trademark filed. I recommend filing for your own trademark as soon as you can, as soon as it can fit into your budget, just to protect yourself from other people wanting to take your great idea and steal from you. You want to protect yourself in every way possible, especially when you're going to do such a great job at building your brand. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come over to the United States Patent and Trademark Office website, and that is at uspto.gov. Make sure you don't go to .com or .net or .org. You're going to find yourself on commercial pay-per-click search sites. So you're going to want to go right to the official site, which is at .gov, and that'll bring you right to one of the least intuitive websites you'll have visited in a long time. They really do try to make things as complicated as possible. Must be the government mantra. But if you know where to look, it isn't that hard. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come over here to trademarks or over here to how to search, and that'll bring you over to the description of all the different ways you can search. So you're just going to want to click on search trademarks now, and that'll bring you to the TESS database, which is the Trademark Electronic Search System database. And of course they give you a whole bunch of different options for how you want to search, but the best thing to do is just come right over here to the basic search, and that opens up the search form. The options you're going to have to search for your words are either plural and singular, or just singular, live and dead, or live or dead. I suggest using the defaults because you're going to want to use the most general way you possibly can, which is plural or singular, to search for your terms. And as far as what live and dead means, it's just whether or not the trademark is still active or it has become inactive. Trademarks can be active forever, basically, as long as your company stays in business. And they can also fall into the dead category by either ceasing to do business or, in some cases, by not trying to actively protect your trademark. For example, if a company like Coke doesn't go through the process of really trying to distinguish their brand name Coke from the generic word for soda, their trademark could end up in the dead category, which is why sometimes when you go into a restaurant, you'll actually see the logo for Coke and something in there that says that it's a registered trademark, because they don't want to fall into the situation where people are starting to use the word Coke to mean the generic word for soda. So that's one of the reasons that a trademark can fall into the dead category. But you want to make sure that the words you're looking for are neither in the live or dead category, because there could be a very good reason why a trademark is dead, and you sure, or a company goes out of business, and you sure don't want to find yourself in a situation where you're naming your new business something that some other business has had, especially if that other business found themselves in a bad situation or with a really bad reputation. So you want to make sure you're not associating yourself from any bad things that have happened in the past. So come right over here to this page and just type the words right into the website. So I've done this before, as you see, it's come up there. But let's take the name for my business, which is Startup Daddy. If you search for this word and you hit Submit Query, no records were found, which is great news for me. At the time of this recording, I haven't yet registered my trademark, but it's in the process of being registered. So hopefully by the time you see it, something will come up in the database. But for now, if I'm in your position and I'm looking for my new business, fantastic news, my name's available. So I want to make sure that it's not close to somebody else's name. Maybe somebody misspelled daddy and used one D or something. So I use my browser's back button to broaden my search. So if I just use the word startup, you'll find a whole lot more words that, or trademarks rather, that are using that word. In this case, 80 records are found with the word startup in it. I'm surprised. I thought there would be more than that, but 80 is a lot, and you want to make sure that none of these are pretty close to yours. So if you look at some of these records, some are live, some are dead. And to show you what a record will look like when you go in there, let's just take this one, startups.com. It's a live trademark. When you click on it, it's going to bring you, I actually use startups. Okay, so we'll check on this. it's going to show you what the record looks like. It gives you a brief description of the goods and services that the business does, and this business is in the online directory business. It looks like they have a directory. I guess it's probably the same as startups.com. They have a directory of new businesses. And yes, I'm correct. So if you look what this company's done, they've trademarked the startup logo, which is this part right here, and then the startups.com logo, as well as the design plus the words, letters, and numbers for startups.com. They would have not been able to register just the word startups. I have a recommended resource for a service that'll file your trademark for you. Just go to startupdaddy.com/trademark. But this tutorial is just about looking to make sure your name is available. So that's what you do. You go and you put your name in this box right here and all the words that you want to look for, and then hit submit query and do as much detailed work as you can here. You want to, maybe if I were going to be really detailed, I would see if the word start up is available, and then you'll see all of the words that have the space between the start and the up. So if I were to use startup daddy, boom, my name is still available. Good news for me. And if I were to be really thorough, I'd probably want to put a dash, not an underscore, but a dash, and it's still available. So if your business is available, as mine seems to be, you can go forth and start forming your business entity and getting your trademark filed. So this is what you would do to do that search. Come over here to the United States Patent and Trademark Office website, do your search, and hopefully you'll find your name available. So good luck, and for more tutorials on how to get your business started and helpful information and tips, you can visit my website at www.startupdaddy.com. Good luck.